look ahead to Le Mans, and that's what Roman Rusinov was referring to next month. We started at 12 midday here at Monza, a huge crowd descending on the grid, and an opportunity for those that had paid just a small fee, €10, to get onto the grid, chat to your favourite drivers, get your programme signed as well. And then half an hour later we were racing down towards the Rettifilo chicane for the first time. Some audacious manoeuvres by one or two further back in the pack, and a great overtake from Alexandre Cugnot to take the race lead for Graf Racing. So the young Frenchman out front. Charging down the inside was the high-class racing machine. A spin early on for John Falb after a little bit of contact, and then the battling in LMP3 commenced. James Allen wasting no time at all, getting ahead of Roman Rusinov in the Dragon Speed car, to rapid applause from Henrik Hedman. And tight here between the two GT machines. A spin as a result for Christian Ried, and also for Anders Fjordbach in his high-class racing prototype. That was a change of lead in GTE. Egidio Perfetti getting ahead of Fabien Laverne. A heavier Ferrari this weekend because of the success ballast, and also jostling in position into the first chicane once again. Dragon Speed overtaking the only Graf car in the race, despite the fight back then from Alex Cugnot. This is James Allen on the outside there, and Alexandre Cugnot on the inside, and contact had on the exit of the Curva Grande. Quite how James Allen held on to that, I'll never know. Into the gravel went Patrice Lafargue in his number 27 car, brought out the first full course yellow, and that forced many cars into relatively early pit stops. Changed the strategy for a number as well. The G-Drive Aurus, eventually our winner, heading out of the second chicane. That was a spin for Pierre Rag. Big crash for Nobuyu Yamanaka in the Nielsen Racing car on the exit of Ascari. Eliminated on the spot, sadly. And then the GT fight. Well, where do we start with this? Ferrari versus Porsche, of course. And that was an overtake, a great one from the number 83 crew at Kessel. Rahel Frey enjoyed that. The 7 car, Tony Wells bringing the Nielsen Racing car in, limping home, and it had to go straight into the garage. Again, 1 or 2 fuel stops forced on the teams because of the cautions. We had 1 safety car as well to recover that stricken Yamanaka machine. And there is the number 11 that took victory in the LMP3 category. This a clumsy moment from Francois Heriot, and the 60 of Andrea Piccini. It meant damage, big damage for the Ultimate car. Paul Ricard's winners, remember, and that rear right breakage on the suspension forced Heriot into retirement. The Euro International car taking victory, though, in LMP3 from Inter Europol and from United Autosports. Jens Pettersson and Mikkel Jensen victorious in LMP3.